Hi loves, welcome back to Moonveil Tarot. And if you are new here, hi, welcome. I am so glad you found this today. So I have to be honest with you guys, before I even start this reading, I need to take a moment because I just finished pulling these cards for you and I am genuinely emotional right now. Like, I literally had to step away from the camera for a few minutes. I had to dry my eyes. I had to drink some water. I had to just sit with what came through, because what your guides have to say to you today is one of the most beautiful, heartbreaking, healing messages I have ever delivered. So if you clicked on this video, please sit down. If you are driving, please pull over. If you are doing something that needs your full attention, please come back to this when you can give it space. Because what is about to come through is going to land in places inside you that you might not even know are still hurting. And I want you to know, before we even start, that whatever you are feeling right now, whatever you have been carrying, whatever you have been quietly grieving, you are about to receive a message that has been trying to reach you for a very, very long time. So just take a deep breath with me, get comfortable, maybe grab some tissues, honestly, because this one is going to hit. Okay. Let me start by pulling the very first card, just for the energy of what is coming through today. Like, what is the heart of this message? The Three of Swords. Okay, so the Three of Swords, this is the heartbreak card. This is the card of grief. This is the card of your heart being pierced by something that hurt you more than you ever let yourself fully feel. And the moment I saw this card, I just sat with it, because this is not your guides telling you that more heartbreak is coming. This is your guides finally acknowledging the heartbreak that you have been carrying. Because here is the truth, loves. You have been holding this for so long. Maybe years, maybe most of your life, you have been walking around with this hurt that you never properly processed, that you never fully cried out, that you never even let yourself fully look at, because you had to keep going. You had to be okay. You had to function, but your spirit knows. Your spirit has been carrying it. And today, your guides want you to know that they see it. They see the wound. They see the place inside you that never quite healed. They see the love you gave that was not returned the way it should have been. They see all of it. And here is what I think made me cry. When I held this card, I could feel the weight of what you have been carrying. I could feel how tired you are, how long you have been pretending you are fine. How many times you have told yourself to just get over it, to stop being so sensitive, to move on already. And the universe is saying, you do not have to do that anymore. You do not have to keep performing okay. You do not have to keep stuffing it down. You can finally put it down. Okay, let me pull another card, because I want to know more about who or what caused this hurt. What is the actual story your guides are wanting to address today? The Five of Cups. Okay, so the Five of Cups, this is the loss card. But what makes this card so significant is the imagery. There is a figure standing there, wearing a black cloak, looking down at 3 cups that have spilled over, that are empty, that are gone. But behind them, there are still 2 cups standing. 2 cups that are full, that are still there, that are still possible, but the figure cannot see them because they are too busy looking at what was lost. And what I am picking up is that this is exactly what you have been doing for so long. You have been staring at the spilled cups. You have been mourning what did not work out. What did not last? Who did not stay? Who did not love you the way you needed? Who left? Who lied? Who chose someone else? Who could not give you what you so deserved? And I am not here to tell you that you should not have been mourning. You should have. You did not get to grieve properly the first time. So you have been grieving in pieces ever since. But your guides want you to know that there are 2 cups behind you that are still standing. 2 cups of love that have been waiting for you to turn around. 2 cups full of everything you ever wanted that you have been too consumed by the past to even notice. And the message of today is please turn around. Please look up. Please see what is still here. Because there is so much more love available to you than what you have been letting yourself see. Okay. Let me pull another card because I want to look at who specifically is connected to this energy. Like, is there a person involved? Or is this more about a pattern? The Knight of Cups. Okay, so the Knight of Cups. This card is showing me a romantic figure. Someone who is connected to your heart. Someone who has played a significant role in your love story. And what I feel like is happening is that this person from your past, this Knight of Cups, is not gone the way you think they are. Like, either they are still in your life in some capacity, or they are still in your heart in a way that has been hard to release. And before we go any further, I want to acknowledge something. Because I know that for a lot of you, this person caused a lot of pain. And it can feel really triggering to even hear them mentioned, to even think about them. So if you are feeling resistance right now, I see you. If you are feeling like, no, I do not want to talk about them, please move on. I get it. But I am asking you to stay with me for just a moment longer, because what comes through next is the part that made me cry. Let me pull a card for what this person is actually feeling right now, what they are carrying, what is going on with them. The 8 of Cups. Oh, okay. So the 8 of Cups. This card shows a figure walking away from a stack of cups, but not the way you might think. They are not running away. They are walking heavy, slow, with the moon overhead. They are walking towards something, but they are leaving everything behind in order to find it. And what I feel like this card is showing is that this person has been doing some serious soul searching. They have been very deep in their own grief, in their own reflection, in their own coming to terms with things. And here is where I want to be careful, because I do not want to tell you something just because it sounds good. I want to tell you what I am actually picking up. And what I am picking up is that this person has been thinking about you in a way that they did not allow themselves to before. Like, they had walls up, they had defenses up, they were not letting themselves fully feel what they actually felt for you, what they actually had with you, what they actually lost when they lost you. And those walls have started coming down. Not because they made some grand decision to take them down, but because life has a way of slowly eroding the defenses we put up. And now they are looking at this empty space inside themselves, and they are realizing that the empty space is shaped like you. Okay, let me pull another card just to see exactly what this person is feeling, like what specifically is going on in their heart. The 6 of Cups. Loves. Okay, this is where it gets really, really tender. The 6 of Cups. This card is the nostalgia card. It is the memory card. It is the card of being flooded with feelings from a time that meant something. And what I am picking up from this person is that they are constantly being hit by memories of you. Like, they are not even trying to think about you, but everywhere they go, there you are. A song comes on the radio, and it is your song. They walk past a place where you used to go together. They smell something that reminds them of you. They see someone with hair like yours. They hear a laugh that sounds like yours. And every single one of these moments is hitting them like a wave. And they cannot escape it. They cannot run from it. They cannot bury themselves in distractions enough to make it stop. And I just want to say, for some of you, this person is regretting things deeply. Like, they are looking at moments where they messed up and they are realizing now what they did, how they hurt you, what they took for granted, what they could have done differently. Okay, let me pull a card for what they want to say to you. Like, if they could speak to you directly right now without their pride, without their fear, without their walls, what would they say? The Hierophant reversed. Okay, so the Hierophant reversed. This is interesting because the Hierophant upright is about following the rules, doing what is expected, operating within structure. And reversed, it is about breaking those rules, going against expectations, saying the unspoken thing. And what this card is telling me is that this person wants to say something to you that goes against everything they were taught about how to be in a relationship, about how to be a man or a woman, about how to handle their emotions. They want to say, I was wrong. They want to say, I have not stopped thinking about you. They want to say, I do not know how to come back to you, but I want to. They want to say, you were the best thing that ever happened to me, and I treated it like it was something I could replace. And I cannot. But the reversed Hierophant also tells me that they are scared. They are scared of saying it because saying it would mean admitting things that they are not used to admitting. Saying it would mean being vulnerable in a way that they have spent their whole life avoiding, and so they are stuck, caught between the part of them that desperately wants to reach out and the part of them that is too proud or too afraid to actually do it. Okay, now let me pull a card to look at what is actually happening from a divine perspective. Like, what is the universe doing with all of this? What is the bigger picture? Judgment. Oh, loves. Judgment. So judgment is the card of resurrection, of the truth coming out, of something rising from the ashes, of a calling that you cannot ignore anymore. And what this card is telling me is that the universe is calling both of you to a moment of truth, a moment of clarity, a moment where everything that has been buried gets dug up and finally looked at. And this is not a small moment. This is the kind of cosmic shift that changes the course of a relationship, or in some cases, the kind of cosmic moment that finally allows you to release something for good. So judgment could go a couple of ways. For some of you, this is the universe orchestrating a reunion, a real one that is built on actual accountability and growth, not on the same patterns repeating. And for others of you, this is the universe giving you the closure you never got. The moment where this person finally says the things they should have said. The moment where you finally hear what you needed to hear, so that you can fully release them and move forward with peace. Either way, something is being resolved. something is being addressed. Something that has been hanging over you for too long is finally coming into the light. Okay, now I want to pull a card for what your guides are telling you specifically. Like, what do they want you to do with all of this? How are they advising you to handle it? The Empress. Oh, yes. So the Empress, this is the divine feminine. This is the goddess. This is you being reminded of who you actually are. And what your guides are saying through this card is, please do not lose yourself in this. No matter what this person says, no matter what they do or do not do, no matter how this story unfolds, please do not lose yourself. You are the Empress. You are the prize. You are full of life and beauty and love and abundance. You are not someone who needs to be chased by the leftover energy of someone who is just now figuring out what they had. If they come back meeting you at this level, at your goddess level, at your fully realized level, not at the level where you settled before, not at the level where you accepted things you should not have accepted. And if they do not come back, you are still the Empress. You still get to live this beautiful life. You still get to be loved by someone who recognizes what you are. Your worth is not contingent on what this person decides to do. Your worth just is. Okay, now let me pull some tea leaf cards just to get some specific guidance on how this all unfolds. The first tea leaf card is tear? Of course. The tear card, because this whole reading has been about tears. The ones that have been held back, the ones that need to be released, the ones that are healing. And what this card is telling me is that there is a release coming for you, an emotional release. You may cry harder than you have cried in years, but it is going to be the kind of cry that lets something go. The kind of cry that washes you clean. The kind of cry that you actually need in order to move into the next chapter. So please do not be afraid of those tears. When they come, let them come. Let yourself feel everything you have been holding back, because you cannot heal what you do not feel. And these tears are the medicine. The next tea leaf card is hand. The hand. So this card represents reaching out, connection, either someone reaching for you or you reaching for them, or both. And what I am picking up is that there is going to be a reach, an attempt to make contact. Either this person reaches out to you or you receive some kind of message from somewhere connected to them, or there is an opportunity for you to reach out if you choose to. But the hand also represents your own hand, your own power to choose, whether you take theirs back, whether you let it go, whether you reach out yourself. You have agency in this. The reach is happening, but what you do with it is yours to decide. The next tea leaf card is door. Oh, the door. So this card is about an opening, an opportunity, a new entrance into something. And what I feel like this is saying is that something is opening for you, either a door back into something or a door forward into something new. But either way, there is movement, there is shift, there is the possibility of you walking into a different chapter. And it is your choice whether you step through. You are not being forced through this door. You are being given the choice. And both options, going through or staying, are valid. The next tea leaf card is Rose. The rose. So this is one of the most beautiful cards in the tea leaves because the rose represents love, romance, beauty. But more than that, it represents love that has weight, love that has substance, love that has bloomed through difficulty. And what I feel this is showing me is that whatever happens next in your love life, whether it is with this person from your past or with someone new, there is real love coming for you. Romantic love, mature love, the kind of love that has thorns and beauty both, the kind of love that means something. And the last tea leaf card is Sun, the sun. After everything we have been talking about, this is such a perfect card to end the tea leaves on because the sun represents light coming after darkness, joy returning, things finally becoming clear. And what your guides want you to know is that this entire emotional season is leading you to the sun. You are not going to be in this confusion forever. You are not going to be in this grief forever. You are not going to be carrying this weight forever. The sun is rising for you in every sense of the word. Okay, now let me pull a final tarot spread to look at how this all unfolds for you. 3 cards, one for the very next thing that happens, one for what you go through in the middle, and one for where you end up on the other side of all this. So let me pull these now. The Star, the Hermit, and the World. Oh my gosh. Loves. This is the most healing spread you could possibly receive. After everything we have been talking about today, the Star for the very next thing. So the Star is the card of healing, of hope returning, of peace coming back into your life after a really hard time. And what this is telling me is that the very next thing that is going to happen is a softening, a peace, a breath. You're going to start feeling lighter. You're going to start feeling like maybe, just maybe, things are okay, or they are going to be okay. You are going to get little signs from the universe that you are not alone, that you are being held, that you are exactly where you need to be. And these signs are going to feel really specific to you, like little personal nudges, songs that play at the perfect moment, numbers you keep seeing, a friend who reaches out at the exact right time. These are not coincidences. This is the universe holding your hand through this transition. And then the Hermit for the middle. So the Hermit is the card of solitude, of going inward, of sitting with yourself in a way that you have maybe been avoiding. And what this card is showing is that there is a period of inner work that you are stepping into, a period where you really process everything you have been carrying, where you sit with the grief, where you let yourself feel the disappointment, where you stop running from your own emotions. And I know that sounds heavy, but I want to tell you something. The Hermit is not punishment. The Hermit is sacred. The Hermit is the time the universe gives you to become the version of yourself that the next chapter requires. So if you are about to enter a period of solitude, please do not see it as a bad thing. Please see it as preparation. You are being prepared for something so much better than what you have known. And then for where you end up, the World card, the World, the final card of the major arcana, the card of complete fulfillment, of arrival, of integration, of becoming the highest version of yourself. And this is telling me that everything that is happening for you right now, every tear, Every quiet moment of grief, every realization, every healing breath is leading you to the world, to wholeness, to completion, to finally being the version of you that has integrated all of these experiences without being broken by them. You are not going to come out of this small. You are going to come out of this expanded, whole, wise, soft and strong at the same time, and ready for the kind of love that meets you exactly where you are. Okay, now let me pull some final messages from your guides just to close this out with everything they want you to take into the next chapter. You are allowed to grieve. Yes, you are. You are allowed to grieve what you lost. You are allowed to grieve what you wished things had been. You are allowed to grieve the version of yourself that existed before this hurt. You do not have to be over this on someone else's timeline. You do not have to be done just because someone else thinks you should be. You do not have to pretend you are fine just to make other people more comfortable. Your grief is sacred. Take all the time you need. And know that grieving is not the same as staying stuck. You can grieve and still move forward. You can grieve and still build your life. You can grieve and still receive love. All of those things can be true at the same time. The next final card is you are loved. Loves. You are loved. You have always been loved. Even in the moments where it did not feel like it, even in the moments where the people who were supposed to love you did not do it the way you needed, you have always been loved by the universe, by your guides, by the divine, by the parts of you that have stayed loyal to you through everything. And there is human love coming for you too. Real love. The kind that does not make you question your worth. The kind that does not leave you wondering if you are too much or not enough. The kind that meets you in your fullness and honors all of you. The next final card is trust your healing. So your guides are telling you to trust the healing process, even when it does not look pretty. Even when it feels like you are taking 3 steps forward and 2 steps back. Even when you have a moment of weakness and miss this person again. Even when you cry over something you thought you were past. Healing is not linear. Healing has waves. Healing has bad days mixed in with good days, and the bad days do not erase the progress you have made. You are still healing, even on the days where it feels like you are not. The next final card is your heart is safe now. Loves, your heart is safe now. You have learned, you have grown, you have become more discerning. You have done the inner work to know what is good for you and what is not. You are not the same person you were when you first got hurt. You have become someone who knows how to protect their own heart, who knows how to walk away from what is not aligned, who knows how to recognize real love when it shows up. So please trust yourself. Trust the wisdom you have built. Trust your intuition. Your heart is safe in your own hands. You have got this. You always have. And the very last card, this was not your fault. Loves, listen to me. Whatever happened, whatever went wrong, whatever you have been quietly blaming yourself for, it was not your fault. You did not love wrong. You did not give too much. You did not deserve to be hurt the way you were. You did not cause this. You were not too much. You were not too little. You were not the problem. You loved someone, and they did not know how to receive it the way you deserved. That is on them. That has always been on them, not on you. So please put that down. You have been carrying that blame for too long, and it has never been yours to carry. So just to wrap everything up, the message of this reading is unlike any I have given before. You are seen, you are heard, you are held. Whatever heartbreak you have been carrying, your guides see it. Whatever grief you have not allowed yourself to fully feel is being honored today. Whatever love you gave that was not received the way it should have been is being witnessed by something far larger than you. And what is coming for you on the other side of this is not just a reunion or a new partner or some external event. What is coming for you is the version of yourself who has been through it and survived. The version of yourself who knows what real love feels like because you have learned what it is not. The version of yourself who is ready to receive everything you have always deserved. You are healing. You are growing. You are becoming. And the love that is coming for you is going to be worth every single tear you ever shed. I hope this reading reached you in the way you needed today. I hope you let yourself feel everything that came up. I hope you cried if you needed to. I hope you laughed if you needed to. I hope something inside you softened. Please take care of yourself today. Please be gentle with your heart. Please drink some water. Please rest if you need to rest. Please reach out to someone you love, because you are doing such important work just by being here, just by feeling, just by allowing yourself to be honest about what you have been through. If this resonated with you, please, please, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow, and it helps these messages reach more people who maybe needed to cry today too. Leave me a comment and let me know how this reading landed for you. If something specific stood out, if you felt seen, I want to hear from you, and do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss anything new. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Take really good care of yourself. Be gentle, be patient, be honest, and most importantly, please remember that you are loved beyond what you can imagine. And I will see you in the next reading. Bye, loves.